This is BVI Channel 1, and we are live on our Family Affair program. This is actually the second time we are bringing this program to you, and we are setting up this program for obvious reason. We understand the importance of family to the society, and to every child, to every human, the first social contact he has is the family. If the family values are destroyed, if there are problems in family, the entire society will feel it. And while trying to address societal problem, political problem in our homeland, in Igboland, and in our society in general, we have to appreciate the importance of the family. Today, we are talking about the irresponsibility of government and how they have caused a lot of broken homes in our homeland. I wanted to talk about Nigeria in general, but as now they see no among web base. So we want to address the peculiar issue of why there are always, quarrels, broken homes, left, right, and center these days in our homes and families. And today I have Queen Madu, who is joining me on this program on family affair. Like I said last week, this program is our program, but I'm just a guest host. A guest host. You can imagine that grammar. Hey, my dear, you can address our audience and viewers all over the world.
Good day, viewers. This is Family Affairs, where we discuss serious issues. Like he rightly said, Anna Mama, after I'm Mama na Nero, we're not busy. Don't mind you.
These are part of the things we are talking about.
No. I disagree. My parents tried.
But now I try, I can say, we report to back to Igboland, and I could see the chair, the water go. Anna Mamma no, well, up easy.
Anna Mamma no.
Oh, I couldn't witness him. Anna Mamma.
Anna Mamma no, and I'm crazy. So, today's discussion is a very important discussion that cut across everything that concerns us, and that's the truth. Because when you have irresponsible government, I like that word, irresponsible, because these people, they don't even know the idea to serve the people. They are not concerned. There are no social welfare. There are things you're supposed to set aside specifically for families. And this government don't care. That's just the truth. Not even this government. It has been like that from time immemorial. Like you said, you don't want to talk about Nigeria in general. Okay, let's bring it down to the home. You understand? In as much as we are fighting for, or rather, we are seeking for self-determination, and we are hoping to get Biafra, which we haven't gotten. So if we still have bad leaders in Igboland, they cannot be excluded. The land is different from the people. It is different from the leaders. Sorry, the leaders are back. To me, because if you hear them, man, there are some policies you're supposed to make, but because of greed and wickedness, these people don't bring all those policies that is going to affect the common man's life. For example, graduated from school. He graduated, he has a mom, he has a dad. There are people that are looking up to him, he has siblings, he may even be the first child. And age is telling on him he is supposed to get married. He eventually got married, he has 2 kids, and he ended up with a menial job. How will the wife be happy? And that's the truth. And these are the things that the government are supposed to look into. But because we are in a very irresponsible government, you see stuff like that. You hear of wives stabbing their husbands, husbands stabbing their wives, husbands beating their children, some even beat their children to death. if the environment is not conducive, and how do you expect a man tete n'ụtụtụ n'anya ọka ikuku niile wee na-egbu ya onwe nke bachara ya na ntị baa ya n'anya baa ya n'ọnụ ọ na-egbu ma ndị ya akpali ya n'ụzọ gwa ya nke a ya agwa ya ndị mmanụ onwe ejidie narị ego agbere ejidie narị ego nke ejidie narị nke yiri uniform ejide nke na-eyiri uniform ejide ụzọ adịrọ mma ọ na-agwa before ọ na-emechi ihe ahụ a na-akọchagodi ya like half of the money then machine ya anakọrọ ya half nwunye eke ọgọdọ kwụrụ n'ụzọ. See, and you did not keep money for food. You didn't keep money for food. So what? What do you expect? That is all this even cause domestic violence. You don't expect a man who a very comfortable house. And this one, minus that one. Oh, go meet ya or batano no kamandio. Ataya bogo. Because oga diro fan ade kuya onye nwele go te fuel tinye oku na je. Onye lele ni etinye oku na je. You understand? And all these things are the responsibility of the government. But because we have lack, we don't even have a government. That's the truth. Because I used to tell people that call this country zoo that they are glorifying the country. You can't go zoo. Zoo is a very beautiful. If lion, thank you. Lion on jungle, but lion on a zoo. Lion on a zoo are being pampered. And they will tell honey. Hey!
You cannot even go there and start killing animals.
You can't.
Or just like what we are seeing.
What we are seeing here, you understand? They are being treated beautifully because.
So Nigeria was an animal jungle.
Yes, it's a jungle. Survival of the fittest.
Too bad.
It's the truth. It's the survival of the fittest.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
So,
now, before you continue, I want to tell our viewers out there that this is a live program, which you know, and you have the opportunity to use the number you're seeing right there on the screen. You know, to make your own submission either through your comments. We are going to take your comment. We are going to read them out, or you call the number there on WhatsApp. You can also call direct line to make your submission on this. Okay, now you made mention of the government's irresponsibility and how it is eating the family, mounting pressure on the men. You know, okay, if a man after having this kind of experience, you can imagine the kind of temperament.
yes,
Or the go cook top already.
yeah.
The guy is already on the boiling point. So any little thing, it will trigger. And that kind of a thing. And that has caused a lot of broken homes. Now, this irresponsibility, take a look at the solutions. How, if we have an effective government, how it will affect positively the family and also trickles down back into the society. For instance, the way people drive, the way people do things, in fact, people that's the survival of the fittest.
Yes.
Because a lot of responsibilities are waiting for you. Because you are solely responsible for the training of your children to school. If government had provided free education for primary and secondary school level, you see that many homes, because most of the homes that are breaking up now are young families. You know, it is happening every day. So currently people are on pressure from policies government has set in place. When you give birth to your children, easier than working on paying for their school fees to secondary school level. That's it. We all reduce school your pressure. All reduce school the ways you understand? Then also you are solely responsible. How many of them now you are solely responsible for their medical care.
Exactly.
You're going to pay every single dime. You're all going to and that is mounting pressure. House rent, government is not even putting their hands in housing. Despite the fact they have Ministry of Housing, they have not built one block to house any citizen. Now, in Igboland, If that now, because of this pressure, na family, and they lose the values. Parents are not our parents or young guys now that are going into marriages now. Offers them benefit can they don't train their children. Or go out there and hustle for yourself. You know if you send them to school. You know if you take care of his medical bill. The thing about go easy, into what they call depression. And we get the man make a quote bear, more one as or chili or body up ways as now I have body. All that pressure. So these are cumulatively causes of many broken homes in our homeland. And amount of pressure on establishing good government in place in Igbo. I think that I am a better, turnaround in our society. What do you think?
Definitely, the government bears the bulky responsibility to have a beautiful home. You understand?
Yeah.
Because, like for example, what you said now about the housing. A cheap homes here are not very conducive. Afford. You have already settled the environment, but we don't have such thing here. There's no welfare. Hospital, there is nothing to even write home about government hospitals. The hospitals are in shambles. If you don't want your relative or your family to die, okay, they have government hospital. And to afford all those private hospitals are very, very expensive.
Yes, very expensive.
Some people cannot afford it, you understand? So the solution to this thing is we need a revolution, because the truth is we cannot, we don't have hope about this government. That is number one. Number two is that anybody that is coming again will maybe worse than this. I don't know, can be good luck. And I say Buhari. They've even put cows ahead of human beings. Cows. Ndị mmadụ na-atazi kazi ndị mmadụ mma. That is in this government, because in 2015 they felt that Goodluck Jonathan is the worst, though he's not any good. You understand? But the person presently, so what I'm trying to say is that as long as this constitution is concerned, we can never have a good president or governor. So what we need is even a total
overhauling of the system.
Exactly, just total revolution, as in political revolution, to start up differently. At least we have to start from the home. Yeah. Because we cannot have hope with these people. And when we have those right people in power, that is people that have the heart of their people at heart, and they know that there are certain things they need to put in place that will ease the pressure of the common man. Like having a very good school, having a good hospital, having a good house, and all these things can be afforded. There are some places EJ like this now. Government what they do, like places like America, they subsidize it, number one, and they take it from your salary without you even noticing. Sometimes here now like in 20 years,
like a mortgage.
You understand? Before you do not feel it.
And that is why the society there is good. That is why the society is working. Yeah. That is why people are not going about trying to do everything to make it, just to survive,
Because you can't really blame anybody that's trying to survive in this country in doing shady deals and everything. You can't blame them. And an average Igbo man believe in taking care of their family. You understand? An average Igbo man, well, that culture of Igbatego has their family. And that's just that's how our mind is being wired. We are wired that way. Andriod and the outside like this. They may even give birth and don't know what that child is.
Yes.
You understand? We are not like that. An Igbo man can give account of his child. Also, you have known 10 wives. He can give account of those children, that 10 wives, patent for them. And we do everything, to take care of them. That is why we are better. So now imagine us with that kind of mindset in a good governance. Just imagine that mindset.
Paradise on earth.
Exactly, because we are wired to be human. We are wired to live like human beings.
So the major problem we are facing in our society, in our homes, is the government.
Yes.
In fact, I've been at so many places, and then when climato, or what you call this
natural
disasters and the rest. The disaster we are facing here is government.
Is bad leadership. We are blessed. This land is so blessed. There is nothing like natural disaster. You hardly hear things like hurricane. Even flood that are complaining now are all man-made. Flood are man-made because when you don't do road very well, and even if you do road, you don't do a good drainage. What do you expect? In Caribbean, it will flood everywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
The flood that is happening here is not natural. You understand? We don't hear anything about hurricane. Since they gave birth to me in this land, I have never heard anything like earthquake.
Okay. Now let me just quickly take some of the comments that we've had so far on this program. We have some other people, somebody like Ako Dozero B. You are watching and you are putting up your own thumbs up on this program. He said, "God bless you, Queen." And I'm in Andrew. Igbo is watching from Dakar, Senegal. Fred Omeregie is also watching from Milan. And many other people are watching from different parts of Nigeria and outside Nigeria. Now, X2 Cash Club, you know yourself. You made a comment that I want to read out here. Said it is not just about government. It is about understanding. I know Nigeria is not working, but government can't run your homes. It's all about you and you. So, do you think this assertion is correct?
It's not correct.
Okay.
It's not. In as much as you're the one that run your home, we are looking at the basics of things that frustrate home. We're not talking about your home. No. We're looking at basics. That what they call things that like
let me use your actions.
Yes, let me use example now. The both of us here. You took your bath this morning and you have eaten. Imagine you've not taken your bath and you have not eaten. I'm just using it as an example. You understand? Now it is you. You will not be comfortable. You will either feel like taking your bath or you feel like eating. So we are still saying that in as much as it's individuals that run their home, imagine a man that is making 20,000 naira a month and he has 5 kids and he's going to train those 5 kids in school and he's going to feed those 5 kids and they will fall sick because it's inevitable. And he's going to sort their hospital bills. There are miscellaneous expenses. You have a father and a mother at home. You have a wife. You have a lot of responsibility. There is that light bill, estimated light bill that you are not using that you are paying for. You understand? There is this hazardous environment. The road safety that don't know their job. After inhaling all those things plus it, you will not have a smooth home. There is no way you will be happy.
Because you bring all those pressure back home.
Exactly. There is no way. And because of your 20,000 job, your boss is frustrating your life in the office, giving you something that is so taxing that is not even worth your efforts. Your take home is not what you put in a whole month, and you expect that kind of person to have a happy home. That's not true. We're not saying that government should come to your house and run your home. They should make it worthwhile.
That because definitely because like what we're saying, there are issues, there are things that are mounting pressure on families.
Yes.
And these are the things we are addressing here.
Yes.
Like schools. But maybe some people who are in the diaspora will attest to this.
Yes.
I
have a picture I've posted on our Facebook. Our fans can go and check it out. A school in Nigeria where children sit on blocks and their classroom is being flooded. Mm-hmm. You understand? And they're sitting inside water, a government school. The success story can give example, the little success girl. They started renovating her school because her video went viral. If you see her school, it's so dilapidated. How do you expect such person to
develop
properly?
And these are the people that will go back into the society.
Exactly. These are the people that this will be a model tomorrow.
So now talking about that, we've talked about the problem. Now, we have identified that the major problem here is the government. Yes, although sometimes some people have different temperament or how they handle pressure.
Yeah.
You know, some people, when pressure is too much, they break down.
They break down.
Some of them, when pressure is too much, they become hostile. Any little thing they may on back. In fact, if you go to the street, you see everybody is hostile to each other.
Yes.
You know, these are pressures from trying to imitate a lafia. You went to the market, you didn't sell anything.
Because you're trying to survive.
Because the economy is bad.
Yes.
You didn't sell anything.
Excellent.
Now sometimes you get home, landlord again, that you must pay your rent. Or
how do you expect that?
So how do you expect? And that pressure, and sometimes some ladies, I have to bring it back to the ladies, because when this guy say that it is all about understanding, you have to take it from him too, because you need an in-depth understanding of what the society is, and the person that has the key is the woman. If women are the ones that keep homes, that make home worthwhile. You know, sometimes I partially agree with this our brother that made that point.
In as much as women are the ones that take care of the house,
yeah,
they are humans. You don't expect a hungry woman.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm trying to understanding the fact that this man, if not that not that the man is irresponsible or doesn't want to take care of you or the family or the children, but there are a lot of forces that are limiting him from hitting his potential, trying to meet up with his responsibility. All this pressure, if the woman back home, even some of them have gone out to hustle too. If the woman back home understand that and absorb the pressure and try to see how they can make things work, not make things worse for the man, I don't think that there will be too much of problem. For instance, a man after experiencing all this pressure, absorbing all this pressure from outside, the society that is not working, he didn't sell anything, his workplace, the salary cannot take him home, and a lot of things, government extorting money from him, if you are riding keke, or this one will continue taking money from you, taking money from any point, and even the police will stand there to extort money from you. Nothing is working. Then after the man loses this thing, will lose little logic, to come back home, then the woman will now become lioness and start, using verbal word and all the rest, becoming hostile to the man and the rest of them. Don't think that is exactly why there are problems happening. Let us take this call. Hello? Hello? Can you speak up? We can't hear you. Yeah, good evening. Can you please speak up? We can't hear you properly. Speak up. All right, go on. Although our viewers may not be hearing you properly, but go on. Yes. The thing cut off. We hope you are going to call back. We hope that it's going to call back again. We lost that call. Let's continue what we're saying. So what we're saying in essence is that if the man has someone that has understanding at home and try to build it up with her, don't you think it's going to work? It's good.
To an extent, yes. To an extent, it's going to lessen the pressure. That is why we always tell women that. That's why women have more of the bulky work at home. Understand? Because we're naturally wired to be patient. You understand? In as much as we are humans and the society affects us too, we are wired to be patient. So if you have a responsible husband that is really, really trying, because some are actually not, and some don't actually know their responsibility, because I've seen a lot of women go out there, they will be the one that is going to make the money. They will be the one that is going to take care of the house. They will be the one that is going to take care of the children. They will be the one that is going to fix food on the table. They will still come back home to a man that is going to drive them mad. So you don't expect such women to now wear that clothes of patience. The advice here is for women that know that their husband are trying, because I know there are a lot of men out there that are really, really trying to make sure they put food on the table of their home. So when you have such husband, you know this man is good, this man is trying, this man is doing everything possible to give me and the kids the best of life. The least you can do is not to give him headache. You understand? Just massage his ego. Ego. They have this pride. Oh wait, there are things that may bother you. You know, when you see him in that his mood, don't stress, don't ask. You can ask later. Don't ask immediately. Not immediately on but like or say useless man. You are going nowhere today. Is this how you could have lived me in my father's house? If I know I will come here to come and suffer. And again, another thing that breaks men again are verbal abuse. You don't need to beat a man. It's what you tell him that he takes out, and they take their wife's words serious because it's their wife actually, and they take it more serious. It can even affect their productivity out there. But when you see a man that has an understanding and patient wife, it shows. Also, he will be talking about her. I will say, oh, God bless the woman God gave to me. There are men that say stuff like that. You understand? So the thing is, you help your husband. If you are a housewife, the least you can do is not to give him headache. If you are not a housewife, the least you can do is to support with the one you have. Don't say that it's the sole responsibility of a man to take care of the house. The government, the society is in shambles. You understand? So what we do is to stand with each other, hold each other's hands together, and keep moving until the day we move to the permanent site. Let nobody be fighting anybody. The man should be patient, the wife should be patient, and with that, you can absorb the stress and the pain that comes with it. You understand? So
yeah. Let's take this other call. Okay. We have a call coming in. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Please be audible a little bit. Your name and where you're calling us from.
Yes, I'm calling you from Watsap Island.
Okay, Northern Ireland. Okay.
Just connected now, but exactly.
All right. You can proceed. What's your name?
Now, but I don't know. Hello.
Yeah, your name,
we
please.
Can hear you. Your name, please.
My name is David.
Okay, David. Okay, David, you know what we are talking about? Your submission.
No. So I want to know the line. I'm just connected now.
Okay, just connected. We are talking about the pressure of various families and homes. We have various broken homes and families because of irresponsible government. What is your take on that?
You know, the problem we are facing now, more especially Igbo. The problem facing Igbo now because Igbo, we have one language, but I don't think that we are having one culture. Some states in Igbo, if you go there, you see different cultures, but we are having one language. Some women, the way they are behaving, the behaviors of women, they are different. If you see some women, for example, in Enugu State, their behavior is different. In Anambra, they are different. So, in some states, Imo, different. So, all those things now, I cannot put all those things basically on government because those most of them that we are facing today is from the family and the grassroots, the way they are training their children. And because now, even if all those things that you mentioned now, it affected me here because I'm a married man. And what I have saw my wife is not what I expected. Understanding me?
Yeah.
Yes, we are with you.
So there are some certain things. Even if I decided to broke with my wife because what I have seen is not what I expect. A man marry a woman, which of them will be faithful to one. So, but some women, the way they have behaved, including men, not only women, but many women, they are beheaded. Sometimes we reason. Because if you say the way they were forefathers and mother, I don't think that will help you. Before you see a man and the women grow, it's difficult, more especially in Igboland. But now we are new millennial women. So this headline you are using, I'm very light because it's a lot of problems.
Yes, David. Like in Northern Ireland where you are, we are now comparing those in diaspora and those at home. In diaspora there, many of the government there have provision for basic education for children from primary to secondary or whatever they call it over there. But here, it is lying solely on their parents, and the medical care and all of that is lying solely on the parents, especially the men. The house, the pressure to make money, feed your family, house them, clothe them, take care of them, their health, their education is lying solely on the shoulders of family units. That's the parents, or either the father or the mother. Now, this pressure, many of them have snowballed into quarrels that led to broken homes and the rest of them, because they are irresponsible government. Are you telling me that even in diaspora, where some of these things are provided, that some of our Igbo brethren, Igbo couples, Igbo families over there are having the same problem of broken homes? What could be the cause?
For the Biafra, because the system of Biafra is different than this.
Hello?
We're having network problem. It's disconnected. I think we're going to discuss. I think we're going to discuss that in the next program. Focusing on more of our people that are in diaspora, that are having various broken homes and the rest of them. What do you think? What do you make of it? So, where they are, they don't have this kind of pressure. But yet,
okay. Like he said, our culture. But since you said that we're going to talk about that next week, let me just chip in things that cause it. There, women are given the upper hand. So some women actually abuse it. You understand?
Okay.
You take something that is not your culture, you forget that you are an Igbo woman or you are an African woman, you go over there because women are given the upper hand, you use it to oppress your husband. That is unfair. You understand? And that is what causes most of the broken home in diaspora. Because women are being given what? The upper hand. They use it to intimidate their husband. So I think that's one of the major reasons that cause diaspora home breaking, because they have everything. They have good facilities and all that thing that cover up for them and their family. So whatever you see that happens there, because a woman can even threaten you that she's going to call 911 on you. You understand? And stuff like that. I've heard stories of men that come back and get married to another woman because they've lost their wife, they took their and their children. You got married to someone here with the sole reason to take her to a better place so that she can have a better life, and she turns around to intimidate you because of the system that covered women. I don't believe in oppression, whether both men or women. I am a human before I became a man or a woman. You are an Igbo woman. It is natural in Igboland for you to be under your husband. The fact that you're under your husband doesn't mean that he's killing you. It's just natural. That is how God made it to be. You understand? It is even sweeter to be a woman. I want to be a woman in my relationship or my marriage. I don't want to be a man. I don't want to have equal hand with my husband because he's the one that is going to shoulder me. He's the one that he's like an umbrella. He covers you. He treats you like a queen. He makes you feel responsible and he makes you feel happy. There is this way men makes you feel, but when you now start dragging that equality with them, it now makes you look okay. I want to start spinning what I want to discuss next week. But the thing is, as for our caller, what he said now, his problem right now is the fact that the wife is giving the upper hand over there. Women are not supposed to be given the upper hand anywhere. I don't know the reason why you should. Where I support stuff like this, not even upper hand. Maybe where I support equality, a man or a woman is maybe when you are out there and you need a job or you want to be a president. There is no, they shouldn't bring in she's a woman into it. You understand? In that outside, maybe you qualify for a job. I qualify more. I should be given that job because I qualify more, not because I'm a woman. I don't know if you get my point. Mm-hmm. You should be human. But when you are at home, the man is supposed to head the family. You understand? The man is supposed to be the umbrella of the family. And the only thing you can do for that man is to be submissive to his willing. You know, to men love their ego. Massage that ego. Sometimes you understand? Open only a way like this, let him be. Later you can call him up and tell him that you don't like what you do. Don't insult him in public. Don't run. Like I said earlier, men hate verbal abuse. Yeah. You if all day. If you all day. Only pastor. You know, and we are blessed with mouths. Yeah? We are so blessed with mouths. So it's all this that even cause domestic violence. I don't support domestic violence. Verbal abuse is a domestic violence. Because when you talk to your husband with the sole aim of knowing that he's not going to do anything, okay, we have another call.
Yeah, but the call is lost it.
Okay.
So now let me quickly tell you this. Somebody made a comment right here. If the network is not really helping us here. Okay, we're having another call. Okay. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, you're welcome to the program. This is Family Affair. Who are we speaking with?
Yeah, I heard what you people are talking about now.
Your name, please, and where you're calling from.
I heard people are talking about.
I think the network is not helping.
Yeah.
When it's not only that women disrespect the husband or something like that. It's not like that in Europe. But the problem is when your partner is not open to you. It's just your partner didn't tell you the truth how the system is. And when you find out the whole truth, then there will be a problem also. You know, I'm not saying that what you people are saying is wrong. Some women are like that also. But some men is also tricky. They don't tell the women the truth. How the system come out. They only depend. They will hide everything to this woman to know what is going on in the country. But when the woman find out the real story, how things goes on, then there will be a problem. That is the issue.
Okay. All right, you're talking about those in the diaspora. So you mean that the pressure, or we're having network problem there? Trying to reconnect. Let's end the call.
Okay.
The lady called from Germany actually, but she didn't say her name. Let me quickly chip into what she said. Yes, some men are irresponsible.
Very, very.
Some men and some women too are also. It is vice versa.
It's vice versa. In fact, it's 50-50. Yeah. Like she said that some men doesn't tell the truth. I think that is one problem again with men in marriages. Men tend to hide a lot of things from their wives. Yeah. You know, marriage is an institution where you just keep learning. And the only way you can learn is if you are transparent. You understand? To an extent, transparent to your wife. There are some things she will hear that is heartbreaking. You understand? Like the Bible said you should respect your wife and love her. All right. It is when you respect and love your wife that submission will come. Exactly. You understand? So I am not saying you should be submissive to someone that is killing you, or stuff like no. When a man respects and loves you, submission just naturally come.
Yeah.
You understand?
Now we will be wrapping up on this program because we exceeded the time we normally wanted to allocate to this program. But this is a live program. I want to appreciate all that you've been watching, have been following our fans, that have been sharing our content. We appreciate you. If you have not hit on the subscription button, please hit on it. This discussion will continue every Thursday.
Yes, every Thursday.
Yes, we'll be bringing it to you live program.
Different topics that
we have a lot of things, and
family.
We are going to bring in live issues here. We are going to bring people here to table their problem right here. We are going to bring it here for you to bring up. We are going to be bringing up guests who are giving us their own direct experience and how we are going to solve those things. It will be happening here on the Family Affair. So we appreciate you, those who have been watching, those who have been sharing, those who have been writing comments. Please keep it coming. We will not disappoint you. Here we try to make it better every day. This is not just about any other kind of media. BVI Channel 1 is totally different. BVI Channel 1 brings it real. We discuss it like we are in a family. Yes. So that's why we are speaking English. I had some people protesting, why should we mix English and Igbo? And why we try to bring up other like English and the rest of them is because there are many people that are watching us from all over the world who are not Igbos, and it will also benefit them in one way or the other. Yes, I want to appreciate one thing as a point of wrapping it up. If Namde commented, that comment is very important. That is why I want to read it before I conclude this program. He said, keep your culture alive.
Yes.
Keep your culture alive. What we're having now, this civilization is taking a chunk of our culture. And that is why the families are breaking up. And that is why even government is failing. Honestly speaking, we are going to treat it on People's Parliament. It will not be coming up on the family affairs. So what I'm talking about now is that we should keep our culture alive. The norms and values our forefathers established that made them to live a happily married life. We are going to talk about.
But not all.
No, calm down. I know you start protesting. Calm down.
No, I am not.
When we are going to start talking about men taking more wives and even taking more wives, and you have a family that is happy. First, second, third wife.
You can't take more wife in this government. You can't take more wife in this society.
I know she will start protesting.
This is 21st century.
But we are going to talk
you
about
have to have it in mind.
We're going to talk about
yes,
that.
we do. But so, I will not advise anybody to take more wives.
So in Nnamdi made something very important. He said, keep your culture alive first. Home is the strongest place in this society. Thank you very much. That is the take-home message for this program from Nnamdi. If drop us your number if you are in Nigeria for this comment that you dropped, that is our take home. You are going to get something from BVI Channel 1. If Nnamdi, drop your phone number and how we can contact you so that we can reward your comment that is coming. More calls are coming in, but we're going to take this one as the last one. Okay. We are hitting it beyond measure. Honestly speaking, please keep a date with us next week. Thursday.
Are you not taking the call?
I don't think because the time is we are already off.
Oh.
We're already going off. So please make a time, have a date with us next week Thursday. Every Thursday of the week. Be here right at this time. You will be getting it live and fresh from BVI Channel 1 Family Affairs, where we fix the societal problem from the roots. Thank you very much for watching, and wait. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
And
he's still in my show.
I know it's your show. But
so I don't know. Am I not supposed to be the one saying thank him for coming? Because he's actually my guest. But anyway, we'll be having different guests, like you said, and just keep on watching BVI Channel 1. This is not the only thing we do in BVI Channel 1. We've got across a lot of programs that talk about issues. I want to be the difference between BVI and other social media platforms is we give solutions. We don't just state problems, we give solutions. You understand? So talk to your friends, share our content, to other people, tell them to subscribe to BVI Channel because we are going somewhere. We are actually going somewhere. And by the grace of God, we will get there. Thank you so much for joining us on this program. See you on Thursday. And maybe bringing another program for you that you will enjoy. So just stay tuned and watch out for Queen. Huh? I love you all.
All right. We are continuing on from here. Stay safe. That's the most important thing. And understand that your family is the strongest part of
and your family comes first.
It comes first.
Don't forget that.
All right.